Hello, hey Radical. Hello, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. Oh, Jesus, sorry. I need to wake my voice up a bit. Haven't been talking properly all day, I don't think, actually. So, yes, hello. Hope you're doing well. How are you? How is your day going? Hope you're having a good afternoon. Welcome back to the Lost Crown in Saxton. Asmirth, hello, welcome. How are you doing? You alright? Welcome to you too. I hope you're having a good day. Yes, right, okay, yes, we're back to, right. I've done a lot since last time. It's only been a weekend essentially, but I've just got to remember what we're up to. We just had our evening with Lucy, if I remember correctly. Let me just check our inventory. We should have our notebook in here somewhere. Wow, they stocked so much stuff in our inventory. All good, resting day, nice trip. Good, I'm glad you're taking a rest. You need it whenever. Nice trip. Yes, it was fine, thank you. Yeah, it was a good time away, and I'm ready to sit down and relax. I've come back with, despite telling myself I need to go on a diet, I've come back with a ridiculous amount of sweets, so I've got to get through them first, and then the diet starts. It's this man's nose collapsing in on itself. It could well be, actually. I mean, it is a pretty low poly model, all things considered. Rizalka, anyway, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good evening. Hope you're well. No dieting in festive season. It's always a festive season in some fashion, but I need to, at this rate, I'll probably just about finish my sweets before Christmas kicks in. And then it'll be, you know, New Year's, and then it'll be coming around to birthdays and stuff. There's always something happening. Anyway, right, yeah, so we just had our evening with Lucy. That was it. We got to go spy on her because he's like, what is she doing? She's talking to people on the phone and not telling us and things like that. I'm very tired. I was about to get to bed, but I was curious what you were like. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yes, I saw your tweet about the amount of days you're working, and it's crazy. I mean, you know, I understand you gotta live life and take it while it's there and all that kind of stuff, but try not to overwork yourself. Though, you know, all this anyway. But we worry about you, and we hope you aren't overdoing it. Must be an amateur ET sweeter. An ET sweeter. An ET sweeter. That's not quite what I meant. Sweetie eater. Jesus, I definitely wouldn't consider myself an amateur, but I guess maybe I'm getting there. I'm falling out of practice. That's what it is. Anyway, right. Okay. So we dumped our stuff on the windowsill to see what it picked up overnight.
Some of the gadgets appear to be missing. Poltergeist activity.
Oh
the
yeah.
camera has captured something.
Smallest Polaroid ever. I'm trying to stop now. It's November, but I was working till 6:30. 3 a.m. because the weather really. Oh god, yeah, of course. Sorry, I forget. It's hotting up there. Yeah. Jeez, it's terrible. First time chatting. Oh, Stuffed Ducks. Hello, welcome. It's weird. I get a little notification telling me it's your first time here. But I guess that's kind of handy actually. But either way, yeah, welcome. Welcome to the stream and to chat, and hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the Lost Crown, even if you're not familiar with it. It's a ghost hunting adventure game. A lot has happened. I can't necessarily go over it, to be honest, but we shall catch up. This here is a ghost. That's about as, you know, the lead in you get, really. But I hope you're well. Anyway, how's your day going? I'm not sure what time of day it will be for you, morning or afternoon, but I hope it's well either way. This is some creepy ghost watching us sleep. And interesting, I do like some of these models are amazingly well modelled, and others are just like meh. You know, they're really. I mean, like this wardrobe is pretty. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's better than I could do, but it's pretty obviously a CG model. Whereas the bed really looks like it fits into this picture. Anyway, so based on he's a caring ghost. Yeah, I'm not sure he's necessarily watching us. You know, in a caring fashion, but at least he isn't, you know, doing some weird stuff to us, you know, us in our sleep, except for looking, obviously. But beyond that, it's all good. So he's considerate, I'd say. It's all 3D though. Oh, what you mean the room? Yes, yeah, but some of it is textured based off of real life photos and things like that. Whereas some of it is he wearing face mask who died after 2020? Yeah. Well, we'll come to that in a second. But it's say like, you know, like I said, like the texturing on this wardrobe and such, it's a pretty basic model, and the texturing's kind of meh. Like I said, you can just really see it. Whereas something like the rest of the room, it really has an effect of actually being a room he sat in, despite it being 3D. That's what I meant. Pretty basic, but yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, right. Stared at the picture for long. Right, so we've got to go find our gadgets. They could be. I think they're randomly spawned around the place. Just want to make sure. Right, yeah, that's fair. To be fair, it's probably me. Oh god, I'm probably muttering, to be honest, because my voice is a bit. I won't say it's knackered after the weekend, but I'm just a bit knackered after the weekend, so it feels like I'm pushing extra hard just to get my voice out. Oh, post. Basic piano background. Yes, it adds to the atmosphere, I guess. Come on, downstairs. There we go. Jesus, it took him a second.
What's this?
It's post. Making recycled paper, so split folks. That's fair enough. Don't worry about it. I understand. Making recycled paper. Do you have bits of old paper that you have recycled? Never mind, don't worry. Anyway, so we picked up a newspaper and a new letter. Museum ransacked by vandals. Okay, includes the shipping news. Wow, Sunday, 30th of April. Saxton's famed museum was broken into last night when vandals entered the building through a back street window. No serious damage was caused by the gang of villains, with the museum curator commenting, "The crooks didn't steal any of our treasures. Instead, they fixed the elevator that had been playing up for weeks." A very odd business. This is pretty weird assumptions going on here. It's not a back street at all. It is literally the front street, because it leads directly up to the main entrance and it's in front of other people's houses. I wouldn't consider that a back street necessarily. Also, a gang of us, instead of tossing paper out in the recycling where it could potentially sensitive information. Oh, okay, yep, shredding it, make it soggy, use a frame to collect it, then stick it into fabric and hang it up. Oh, I see. Right, I getcha. Make your own paper. Also, mix it with food color. Ooh. So you can eat it? No, it doesn't matter. My brain just immediately went to food colouring. Why not just regular colouring? Is it edible now? I think I did something like that once at school when I was very young. So I no, so it could be colourful. That's fair enough. So I vaguely remember the process, but well, I mean, it's not a difficult process generally, is it? But I remember doing it, but ooh. It's not something I would have thought to do myself, to be honest. I just throw stuff out, to be honest. Pretty lazy. Going for more eco-friendly. Yes, yeah, I think we. Yeah, I'm pretty shit eco warrior, all things considered. So I could understand where you're coming from, and I agree we should all be more so, and applaud you for your efforts that I apparently cannot be bothered to take. Next article. Preparations are underway for this year's May Day Fair to be held on Saxton Shore from 11 AM, as well as the usual ghost train, local food stalls and bric-a-brac. The organisers are proud to introduce a fortune teller to the list of amusements. The identity of the May Day mystic is a closely guarded secret, but is believed to be one of the town's better known locals. A crystal ball, on loan from Celtic Corner, will be employed to see into the future. The ball, believed to be a genuine antique from ancient Byzantium, has been used throughout the centuries by many a famed wizard, mystic and conjurer. As if that really matters. What, like the crystal picks up, you know, history of some fashion. It's just like, oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Right, so we're still looking for our gadgets. They're hidden in and around here somewhere. Now thinking about it, they could actually always be in the same place. I've just never really bothered to memorize it, so I always just check all the drawers and everything as we go. look at this drippy bath. Oh, good.
How did that get here?
Our EMF meter is soaking wet in the bath. Isn't that lovely? Let me just check the sink as well. Oh, excuse me. I'm feeling a little stuffed up today. I don't know why. Hey Tina, hello, welcome. Right, so we found our EMF. We're still looking for the others. Actually, the one other, I think it's just our tape that's missing. Bonus.
How
There we
did
go.
that get here?
Poltergeist activity. You already said it yourself, dear sir. I'm glad someone finally found that. Yeah, okay, April 3rd, there's been some... Hang on, I'm just checking to see if this is one we've read before. No, it isn't. Right, okay. No, it is, actually. No, it is. Okay, yeah, his wife thinks she's been poisoned. Yeah, okay.
The other pages appear to be blank.
I didn't recognise the first part, but
That's very
we have been
odd.
through it. I won't go over it again. So yeah, so his wife thinks that she's been poisoned by the house. Some people suspect that he's been doing it. I think that's all of our inventory back to where it should be, actually. We only have the 4 gadgets. Yes, we do. Okay, cool. Like your narration, just a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind. I won't bother listening to the phone again today because every time we listen to it, I think it's the same thing, and it's also so quiet nobody else can hear it, so it's not worth it. Let's just head out, go see what we got to do. There's going to be people to talk to and such. Oh yeah, I got distracted. We were saying about the when we broke into the museum, they assume, oh, it's Nanny Noah. They just assume we're a gang of people in there to trash the place or ransack it. We barely touched the place, and in fact, like you said, the only thing we actually did do was fix the elevator. We didn't even break the window that we got in through.
Nanny Noah, are you loitering?
Loitering? Me?
Yes.
You. What are you up to?
All become clear. For now, run along. I believe I saw that Rubens girl heading for the coast path.
Oh, yes. Right. Well, that's our next step then. Oh, look. There's a person and we can't talk to them. How crazy is that? But it's dog. Yeah. It's, George. He's a good boy. I'm not entirely sure what they're implying with George, because he's like her life partner essentially. You know, she's like, we've been partners forever. And you're like, well, how old is this dog? Because, you know, all things considered, dogs don't live that long compared to humans. But there's never a hint as to how long she's actually had him. It's just always her and George. Crazy. Oh well, Dr. Black's not painting on the beach today, at least. Fair enough. Just going to take our slow way through all the twisty turny caverns. Grindbusters of the coach. Did I say coach? I mean coast. God's sakes. My brain today. Madness. God. Sharky and George. I used to watch that like 5 o'clock in the morning on on the TV. Look, when I think about it, I think I always used to get up pretty early. Oh, here's Lucy. Should have caused me a yes, thank you. Oh, she just stood there. Oh yeah, so we can see her from here, but randomly have to go round to where we can't see her to actually listen to what they're saying. Speed up, Jesus. Muttery. Let's zoom in on them.
he doesn't suspect anything. Not even you.
Well, yeah, we do actually. Bloody hell, the
Your
storm.
get-up isn't exactly convincing, you know.
A suit.
I do, I promise. But I know it's not him.
Why can't we hear him at all?
We spent most of last night together.
Oh yeah.
Calm down, we only played around.
Oh yeah.
Look, it's not him, so just leave it.
A weird way of putting it, isn't it? I mean, that's just asking for problems. Oh, we just played around a bit last night. I'm sorry. But... And she's gone. Okay. Where could she have gone? Actually, thinking about it, I don't even know how to get up there, let alone where it sort of comes out.
Endless petrified shapes. Sharp looking rocks.
Okay. At some point, I know we can move beyond these.
A fall from these rocks would smash a body to pieces.
Yes. That's, you know, thanks for noting that, I guess. Like you could say that just like looking at the floor. If you were to fall from high enough, this floor would kill a person. Well, yeah, of course it would.
Nothing ventured.
Where are we going now then? We might actually be heading out the opposite way, thinking about it. Do you know what? I looked at our notebook and I didn't even read it properly, sorry. Where are we? Right, okay, spy on Lucy, discover the identity of Willie Maker's potential victim. New TV show, When Rocks Kill, yeah. Observe the day-to-day working of Saxton. What's happening to the local cats? Spy on Hardacre. Right, yeah. Get that information to buy ADV. Ganwolf, real or myth. Right, okay. So we've been to see her. Has, revealed that she is in cahoots with this Spitmore guy.
I think I'll pass on the local delicacy.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was like a little bit of paper, but it's not. Anyway. We don't know what his side of it is, but she's doing something. Oh, she's moved. Noah Ex Machina.
Still loitering, Nanny Noah.
Oh, shush, that was not loitering.
Let's just go down the list like
What do
normal.
you know about the Saxton caverns?
Still ghost hunting, Nigel?
Why do you say that?
Well, I think you know.
So she knows as much as us. At least.
I saw Lucy by the Martello Tower.
Ah, helping you find more ghosts, no doubt.
Not exactly. She thinks it's all nonsense.
She'll come round, it's proof you need.
I'm working on that.
Currently saying that for everything. They'll believe you when you find enough proof. Well, yeah, of course they would. That's how that works.
Dr. Black is an odd character.
He's our modern-day Gurney, a potentially fine painter.
Really? I thought his style lacked colour, a depth.
Everyone's a critic, it seems.
Well, yeah, I can see why it lacked colour.
Can you take a look at this item?
Of course, I'll help if I can.
Right, okay. What are we going to show her? Something she hasn't already seen. Bear with me. Oh, does she have anything to say?
Listen to me, sorry.
No. Okay, she doesn't care who he is. Pictures?
Hides more mystery than it exhibits.
Right. Okay. What's this book
This
actually?
book will provide some answers to your questions.
Thanks. I guess. Oh, will she recognise this actually?
Strange design or part of one.
Okay, yeah. Oh, do you know what? We read the newspaper. We didn't read our letter. We got a poison pen. Is that a biro or a picture of a biro? It is a biro on a notepad.
Not all of Saxton's dead were pleasant souls in life.
Right, that is the picture of the ghost that was watching us in our sleep. And I better know what she's going to say
dear
here.
God. Whoever would do such a thing?
Okay, so we've got nothing
May I ask about something else?
right
Of
now.
course, I'll help if I can.
I'm keeping
Right.
you from your ducks.
I know what we're going to do, don't worry.
Feathered creatures.
Poor feathered... Everything's a poor creature except for her dog. Here's the letter we didn't look at. Too late for Gurney, Travers and Danvers, known to some with some being few. The nightmare room is waiting for you. Oh. Known to some with some being few. Interesting. Okay, I know where we're heading. I have an idea. We're going to run at breakneck speed through the town. That guy's out there bloody metal detectoring again. We're coming right back. Oh, actually. Oh, damn it. You know what we haven't done? We haven't fed the pig. Worst nightclub flyer ever. Yeah. Oh well. Pig's gonna go hungry. It doesn't need us, really. Hello? Oh, I thought you'd stop for something. I just lost my mouse. We come right out past here. I do kind of hate it when it goes really slow and it's like, you cannot have your mouse yet. Cat is snoring in the background. Oh, feed the piggy. Well, okay, we'll do that later, but we have to double back for it. Right. You'll notice that randomly there are some pink flowers lying around and an action thingy here. We go to take a photo. Ka-ching!
A pink flower. I can't identify.
I bet I can identify it. But it won't let me, so... We have to ask someone who likes to garden. Someone who knows more about flowers than we do. And it just so happens one is feeding the ducks right now. Okay, do I still have any of yesterday's food on me? No, I don't. Okay. We will feed the pig briefly. Takes a quick trip up to the Lighthouse Cafe. Go in, we get some lunch. Free lunch. Who can't? Who can't? Who can say no to that? That's what I was going to say. Do you know what? When I first saw this pig, I thought Kieran was the weird, was a weird way of spelling it. But it turns out it's not actually that weird at all. Turns out this is very common, in fact. So how I know it's spelled, or have seen it spelled, is apparently the most unusual one. There we go, piggy fed. Slowly podging up the pig, I don't know. Right, okay. Backwards towards the front of town. Thank you. No problem. Hey, Petal. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to Saxton. How is your day going? How are you feeling? You alright? Caught us running around doing a couple of bit of errands before we progress the story.
Still loitering, Nanny Noah.
Oh, shush, I was not loitering.
Right, okay. Take a look at this item.
Look at this item.
Of course, I'll help if I can.
And then we show her the picture of Le
Can you
Flower.
identify this?
You want information?
Information.
Yes, I've something to ask of you.
Fire away.
I've set a treasure hunt for the May Day Festival. 5 clues scattered about town. Can you do a trial run?
Yes. I'm sure that's possible.
Excellent. Here's the first clue. Now, this photo of yours. Lovely, it's a pasque flower. Very rare. It only blooms around May Day time. You're quite a talent. So, I'm hoping you have fun with my treasure hunt.
It is a pasque flower. We've been trying to identify that for quite some time now. There is somebody who wants one, and we shall be providing it to her shortly. You're doing alright today? Less tired? Can't move your right arm without it hurting, but that's not much of an issue. Okay, fair enough. I could do without that limb today, it's fine. Well, I'm sorry it's hurting, but I'm glad you're doing okay. Now you can fulfill his Annika Rice fantasies. Yes, treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt clue. A treasure hunt clue.
Oh, of course, right.
May I ask about something else?
I was thinking, why isn't he looking at it? But
I'll
we're
help
still
if
in
I
the
can.
dialogue tree. I forgot about that. Yeah,
I'm
there we go.
keeping you
I
from
expected
your
it just to end. 80s
feathered
UK. Yes, yeah.
creatures.
Is it 80s? I thought it was 90s, but blimey. Anyway. Okay, clue 1. Clackety clack. Clackety clack. Clackety clack. Too many clacketies. Anyway. Rolling down the track. Seek the staff of ages past. Right. The train station. I mean, that's not too difficult, really. In fact, I don't think anybody is going to have any struggle with any part of this. Because even if you don't know there's one in town, you know it references trains in some fashion. Oh god. Creepy antique shop. And no, we'll take a slow wander inside. Got Haribo from Halloween. Nice.
What's this?
I don't know. What is this? Oh, the local map. Hello phone, what do you want? Oh, emails. Okay, so we just picked up a
map
local
of
map.
Saxton and the surrounding area.
Interesting. Okay. Late 80s, early 90s. Maybe Challenge Annika was more 90s. Okay, is that not what you were aiming for? I thought that was the one you were referencing. Right, okay, anyway, so somewhere around here, ages past, so it's going to be a picture of the old staff. Here we are, our next clue. Number 2! Through the back street to an old town hall, the clerks have gone, leaving poor little flutterbys who flutter no more. Right, okay, the old town hall is the museum, as it is now, and funnily enough, the museum happens to have a very large collection of butterflies. Dead, unfortunately, but, you know, a bit late for them now. You wouldn't believe how painful some of this was in the original version when it first came out, and you couldn't skip to, like, the next screen. You had everything was walking in slow motion. I'm so glad they updated it. It was just painful, really. Especially if you accidentally clicked the wrong direction. You had to go back. This kid is our photographic rival. We should just photobomb all his pictures. Screw him over. 2 different shows. Okay, fair enough. I'll ask you about the other one later then, because I don't know which one you're referencing. Right. Oh, we could talk to the professor again.
Good afternoon, Mr. Oogle.
Is it? Is it really good, Mr. Danvers?
Is something wrong?
Is something wrong?
We've had a break-in. Louts, I should imagine.
Louts.
They infiltrated the museum via the storeroom.
Yes, I read about it in the Saxon Times.
Oogle, not Google. Yeah, exactly. But
Time
the
for
thing is,
some
though,
research,
what gets me is the fact that
A keen mind
it's
and
in
a
the
strong
newspaper
mind,
already.
Mr. Danvers.
We only did it last night. He doesn't live there. He would have found it in the morning, and then it would have been reported. Can't have a copyrighted name, I guess. Well, he could be called Mr. Google, but that would be silly. I mean, Oogle is weird, but not impossible as a name, I guess. You just get kind of used to it. But calling him Mr. Google would just be very odd. Professor Google. Actually, I guess that kind of works, actually. Okay. So it's not this one. One of these here.
Do browse the library for books about Saxton and beyond.
Should have... Oh. One of these should have a,
The May Day
Thinking
Fair
about it.
will be held on Saxton Shore
Oh,
this Monday.
it's another zoom in. Here we are. Step up from ne'er-do-wells, yeah. Right, so we have our third clue. Oh. And our EMF is going off.
The EMF.
Well, it sounds like a Geiger counter.
Activity.
Don't forget to explore the mysteries surrounding the Saxton
This is
skeleton.
the strongest reading so far.
Well, we can only ever have
I
5.
must borrow this telescope.
I must. I just have to.
What about the camera?
Are you sure it's not the area rather than just the? Oh, just so we get an idea of what it's looking at. Okay, this is a relatively simple puzzle. We just do the old.
Fine collection of butterflies.
Makes you laugh. All that time he was like, "We can't take photos in here. The cameras will see us." Yeah, he
The
finds a spot
museum
he can take a photo
surveillance
from.
Can't see me from here.
With quite easily. So we take a photo of the place.
Take the weight off your feet.
We then
Watch our film about the town.
use that rather handy little piece of wire we just picked up with the clue. Put it on there, really janky. We pin in the picture,
Nothing ventured.
and there we go. They'll never suspect a thing. Despite the fact that it was clearly just us there a minute ago.
There has
We
been a
walk out of frame and then his
settlement
picture
of
appears.
Neolithic times.
God's sakes. It's so terrible. Right. So we got that.
The telescope appears to be jammed. Could I get it fixed?
We just happen to know a man who can do that. But anyway, third clue. Up the hill and out of sight, you'll find our saviour shining bright. Beware the false torch from centuries past and seek Saxton's true light to save your soul. That didn't rhyme. We all know these things have to rhyme. That's crazy. Or did I just read it badly? Hang on. Torch past true bright sight, torch past true soul. Yeah, that's a mess. She really needs to fix these up. It's almost like she's barely put any effort in whatsoever. I mean, we're not really helping the situation in the fact that we are removing all the clues as we go. So she's going to have to go around and put them all back anyway. In fact, we've even snagged her a bit of wire, so that's not going to help her in the slightest. But anyway, if you're not familiar, we did, on the way up to finding the picture of the flower, we happened to pass a miniature lighthouse. That's what it's talking about there. Much more fun when they rhyme. Yeah, because it makes you feel smart that you've, been able to get the rhythm of it. And you go, haha, I know what I'm doing. But when it's all over the place, you could have any rhythm you want. She'll set the ducks on you. Yes. Yeah. They're coming for me. The ducks.
Good afternoon, Bob.
It's Mr. Tawny now, lad. Working hours.
Yeah, damn straight.
Oh, quite.
Could you look at this telescope
Could you
I happen
take a
to
look
borrow?
At this telescope?
Playing up, is it?
Yes, stuck in place. I can't focus it.
Ah, I see. Leave it with me. I'll see to it this afternoon.
Ducks attack! What do you know about murder in the... You know about the murder in the
What
woods?
do you
Did we
know
can't
about the murder
ask him this before?
In the woods.
Oh, not a lot. Those woods are dark, ancient, and hide their secrets well.
Okay.
Nanny Noah read my palm.
Haha, damn girl. At her tricks, is she?
Girl? What girl?
Rose is an old spirit.
I'm not sure we've asked
You
him this
know
before.
her as Nanny
With love and
Noah.
healing, of course, yeah.
I'll let you work.
Fortune be with you.
Attack of the Loving Ducks. Sounds like a really weird B movie. He keeps looking up like I think he's running. B movies are the best. They are great when you're in the right mood, but some of them, do you know what? I've never actually enjoyed a B movie sitting on my own. You've got to be able to take the fun out of it with people. That said, I guess maybe some films I've watched might be considered B movies, but in my opinion, the ones I've watched are not necessarily all that fun unless you've got people there to, maybe have a drink, bit of pizza, and just take the mick. Have we reached Nanny Noah's Ark? Excuse me, sorry. Throat went a bit funny. No, we have not. Do not worry.
Hello
There is
there.
more to do.
Hello. I Well, I saw you over by the Martello Tower earlier today.
Oh, that. It's not what you think.
It's none of my business, but is there something I should know?
No,
That was art.
everything's gonna be fine.
Okay, I get you.
I came up here to think. And, well,
Thought you were being serious
I'm
for a
going
second.
to fix things.
Should have
Yeah.
known.
This afternoon, in fact.
Can I help?
No, there's something I need to do. But in the meantime, take this.
Oh, walkie-talkie. Where did you get them?
Dad, he uses them when setting up the fair.
I see. Well, let me know if you need anything.
Will do. Good luck with the treasure hunt.
Oh yeah, if anyone's
How
not
did you
familiar.
know?
Aha! Nanny Noah has been bragging about her new helper.
Already?
I see. I better get on. Wouldn't want to disappoint them.
Two of everything at Noah's Arcade. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, her family set up the fair that come round for every May Day. The old folk of legend need no circles. This majestic creature has no venom. The old people need no circles, so that would be Celtic Corner. I have to admit, it took me a while to work this one out. It's only as I walked past I went, wait a second, Celts are old, and circles have no corners.
Reese, what's wrong?
It's Mr. Tibbs. He's gone. Taken.
No.
Oh, no. Any ideas?
They say someone's taken him.
Who? And why?
I don't know. I'm so worried about him.
I'll keep my eyes open. I promise.
It's a creeper, of course. Yes, don't know why I didn't think of that before. So if anyone isn't familiar, there is a side plot going on
for Cat Watch.
of the town's cats are missing. They are all going missing, one at a time. But Mr. Tibbs, Reese's nice little furry friend, has just been catnapped. Deep, deep, deep into the darkness, these rocky walls hide Saxton's secrets. Some hear her song, some hear the drip and drip drip of ancient waters, while others will hear nothing at all. Again, doesn't rhyme. What is she on about? Craziness. That bloody stuff that goes on in the background is ridiculous. Anyway, so the Saxton Caverns are reported to hold a ghost, which we have seen. Yeah, here we are. Lost cats, missing cats, so on, so on. Waterfalls you can't hear with headphones. I'm sorry? Waterfalls you can't hear with headphones. How do you... Oh, some hear nothing at all. Oh, I see. Clue 5. Alright, okay. I was wondering where you got the headphones bit from, but I see what you mean. Yeah, the Saxton Caverns are reported to have a ghost, which some hear wailing, others don't believe it exists, and of course if you go in there, there's bound to be, dripping of water and so on, so that's what that's all about. We have not only heard the wailing, but we have spoken to the ghost. We know what it wants, and how to save it. It is the ghost of the caverns that has been asking for the Pask flower. Apparently it was promised this flower by one of the Aegers. He betrayed her, led her into the cave, and then when... Clue 6!
I
It's
do hope that
very
wasn't the
slowly
last clue.
floating away. Also, where was it that it's floating into the cave? We were led here by the clue, so somewhere, assumably it was somewhere round here in the first place. There he goes.
I
Somehow
do
we
hope
passed
that
it.
Wasn't the last clue.
You don't have to say that twice. Yeah, so she was led into the cave by her beloved Aeger, who then betrayed her and left her in there to drown. Because the cave flooded. Oh, of course.
It's too dark to see with my own eyes.
We can't go in because, without help, because the professor is no longer in there, so we must go in with our night vision. Trying to grab to hold it until it was right. Yeah. Crab people. No, it's not crab people. It's just crabs that talk like people. and walk like people, or whatever. We've got a heartbeat. It's fine, it's ours, I guess. If it starts speeding up or stopping, then we've got a problem. They'll get you, yeah. Now the cough is a bigger problem. She is off to the left here. Yeah, there we go. The cough is new. It's okay, it's just a cat. Oh, right, yeah. We
Is
have to
there anybody there?
go through these.
Am I alone in this place?
Again, they're the same question. Two minutes of battery. Don't worry. The battery is a random number generator. it will move around all the time. Except this is like a... I think this is like a still.
Can you see me?
As you're moving around, it goes from full to nearly dead all over the place. It's hilarious.
Can you hear me?
I'd have asked this one first, because if they can't, the rest of the questions are pointless. Yeah.
Show me you are here.
For a Ouija board. They're apparently for all sorts of ghost hunting. Completely generic questions.
Are you trapped in this place? Can I help
It's a
you
Ouija
in some
cave.
way?
Right, yes, so here we have something we can interact with. We can give her the beloved flowers she was promised. In picture form. Ouija cave, yes. Indication of ghost activity. It could be. You know, they drain batteries and... Yeah, see, we're up to 34 minutes again. Yeah, it's all over the place. Either that or it's just... the indicator is literally not collected the battery life at all. And there we have another symbol. Is it? Is it really? Your body is the Ouija. Oh my god! Can you imagine having a Ouija board like tattooed all over you? Just everywhere you go, you are speaking to the dead.
It's a symbol, but I have no idea what it means.
I know what you mean, but I'm not seeing it. So, and we have another symbol. It's a Pokemon. It could be. It could be a version of what do you call it? Unknown, maybe? Nope. Okay, that's back in. That's not where we want to... Right, okay, out this way. I got lost for a second. A shiny unknown. Yeah, could be. Oh, we're back. Heartbeat's back as well. We just have to... Thankfully, everything's just straight. We just blindly run straight through the cave and it should all work out. You have a shiny unknown. Nice. What the deal is or what? Well, it's unknown. That's the point. It's a Ouija board. Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, right, sorry, okay. Congratulations and well played. You've completed the Mayday treasure hunt. Take this clue to Nano store to receive your fair tokens. Hell, I'm dying. No tokens for you, my boy. You were only testing my treasure hunt after all. Pop by the Ark later this afternoon, and I have something to show you. Ooh. An invitation to Nanny Noah's in the evening. What could possibly go wrong? At the very least, we get to pet doggo. Not usually. Damn it! You meant to play
Where is
it off. Oh,
Hardacre sneaking off to? I must find out what he's up to.
right. Okay. Plot is being thrown at us at this rate. So he went off that way. What's he up to? There's any... Well, there's two ways we can go here, but he's not on the beach, so we'll follow through the cave. It's thickening like cement. Yeah, exactly. It's not the
Where is
joke, it's the
Hardacre
delivery.
sneaking off to?
You've asked that already, we're following him. What more do you want us to do?
No sight, no sound. Where did he go?
I believe he went this way, there we are. Just a random ship's wheel lying around. Of course. All this paraphernalia just lying out on the rocks. Boats and storm lamps and everything. Ah! Here he is.
Hardacre? Professor, so this is where you hide yourself? With the crabs and the fish heads?
Piss off, Danvers.
Now, Professor, mind your blood pressure.
Is there something you want, Danvers?
Is a camera?
Is that a camera?
Nope. Guess again.
It is... We won't muck about, it is a theodolite.
Theodolite?
Spot on. My father's theodolite, to be precise.
The tartan thermos, yeah.
Avoid it.
He means
What
business.
does it do?
It allows the landscape to tell me exactly what I need to know.
Come again?
I'm using it to precisely survey
Hold him out for he
terrain.
does.
These
Yeah.
formations may be the vital clue.
Is the treasure hidden among these rocks? I just hear a bell like a ship. Oh, do you believe in Saxon monsters? Okay, right, yeah, so we
Is the
haven't... I don't
treasure
think we've
hidden
asked any of these before.
Amongst these rocks?
Perhaps. Buried deep under centuries of crustaceans.
That's not
It
appealing,
does
really.
feel like an ancient, organic world.
Some of these rocks are not stone at all.
What do you mean to say? The rocks are alive?
In a word, yes. They are formed by thousands of barnacles, limpets, and mussels.
Ugh, I'll keep that in mind.
You should. Stand around too long, and you may find yourself petrified.
Ugh, that's a disgusting thought.
Did I just hear a bell? Like a ship's bell?
Yeah, on this ear wireless. But there is a life bell out among the rocks.
I see.
Producer is down
To
there,
warn
yeah.
ships away from the rocks?
That's right.
With the sound of limpets.
Early retirement for the Saxton bell.
We may need that bell if this mist continues to thicken. There's something unnatural about it.
Drifting always.
The mist is thickening like the plot.
Like faceless ghosts.
Professor, about that bell,
Well, you'd need the crank handle first.
where can I find that?
Nowhere. It washed away years ago.
Washed away. Who has a vital piece of equipment that just gets washed away?
Do you believe in the Saxton monster?
Old Grindle, you mean? The dragon?
Yes. It's just a folk tale, isn't it?
All good stories have a foundation in truth, Danvers.
Atlantis needed.
Oh, dear Professor. Are you saying you believe in dragons?
Some would say we are standing on Grindle right now,
Under the sand?
or hidden under these barnacle-covered rocks.
Like toes, teeth, or claws?
Ha, that's the idea. The landscape is an old one. It hides its secrets well.
So you got some dragons like Smaug like to bury themselves in gold. You got some like Grindel like to bury themselves in limpets. Nice. Sudden is bell crank handle going to war. I know the story.
Good hunting,
Oh,
Professor.
excuse me, sorry, something.
Run along, boy, and play with the crabs.
Play with the crabs. Right, so that's there. We can't touch any of this. We want to touch his theodolite. and that's not a euphemism, but we cannot. Because he won't let us. Simple as that. However... Oh, did we come this way? Interesting. That's not the way I wanted to go. Back that way. I thought this was doubling back on us, but we're okay. Randomly around here is stuff we can look at.
Ugh, the air smells rank, like rotten flesh. Who would do this?
A picture of us on a train by someone in front of us. In front of us? Sorry, behind us. We're in front of them. You know what I mean. And it's the same picture. He puts it back for some reason. He doesn't put it in his inventory. He doesn't just go, hey, this is a picture of me. I should hold on to it. He's just like, no, look, I found a picture of me amongst the rocks. Let's just leave that there, shall we? He's weird. He's a weird man sometimes. We need to be up here. I think this is it. Frank said with a speed and accent. Right, yeah. Where are we? Where are we? Here we are. It's so squishy, everything apparently. Squish, 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 squish. There we go. And this would be a crank handle. It went out to sea and washed up amongst these rocks. Obviously. So somewhere around here. Ooh. Here's the bell. Okay, that was right there. Somewhere around here is a bell, and there it is. Okay, so we use Le Crank Handle. Those clues are really filling up our inventory. It's crazy. It's a weird way of like designing a crank handle. You'd think it would be like a well handle or something, but no. God. So, the bell echoes in and around the... Really got to handle it. In and around the... it's a headache bell. It is. Give it time. It echoes around the rocks and harmonises in certain locations.
Getting louder and louder. It's in my head.
All sound is, to be fair.
At last.
The goose game.
A vision, an echo from the past, the present, the future.
All of the above.
The rocks in this cove create a strange sound quality.
Yes. So we leave. What language is that? We don't know, actually. Scrooge? Oh, right, I see. Yes, I get you. But no, I believe it's meant to be sort of, old,
I say, are you all right, Danvers?
Celtic, maybe?
You look a bit off colour.
Or something made up to sound like it.
I'm not sure.
This mist can play tricks on a weak mind.
Mm-hmm. Anglo-Saxon myths regarding these rocks. Well, there's probably bound to be loads of them, but, let's just ask anyway.
Do you know of any Anglo-Saxon myths regarding these rocks?
Check the museum. I can't be bothered to recount the details.
You lazy. He's an archaeologist, for Christ's sakes, and he can't be bothered to talk about the details of history. Like, yeah, that's what I think of every time as well.
Where's your equipment?
It's safe. Stay away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear or see anything strange just now?
Strange? No. Why? Are you seeing things?
Well, yes, actually.
Are you on drugs?
No. Oh, never mind.
Never mind, you old man.
Enjoy the rocks.
I will. Stay away from my stuff, Danvers.
Stay away from my stuff. Oh, that's where we came out. Okay, no problem. So we've got to find our way back to his place with the odd light. Now I don't know where he is, but there's something here we can look at. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. A message in a bottle. Should you be? Yes. How pointless is that? Okay. Interesting. Right, okay, so this is a dead end by the looks of it. Okay, damn it, gone the wrong way. Try and cut around this place. So if we're not down, we'll head left. And down. This isn't looking familiar. Oh, this does. Okay, we're gonna bit roundabout, but we're there. Voice actor sounds like they are from the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Oh, first of all, which voice do you mean? But also, I can categorically say that neither of them are. So, but I'm struggling to think of which character you mean. God, I haven't watched that in some time. Right, so now we've got his theodolite. We can scout around the place. I've always struggled with this. We've just met the man. Oh right, the professor, the Hardacre. The yes, okay, interesting. I'd have to go back to that, see which one you mean. But fair enough. But he won't be in it. But I'll look that up later. See what you're saying. Yeah, it's very hard to seemingly get any kind of reference as to where you click depending on where it decides to move to. Also, I've just realised this is really high-pitched clicking. Sorry about that.
Sharp-looking rocks.
Oh, look. Good job, Nightmare. So, it's not 90 degrees. One thing that does get me is the fact that we can spin all the way round.
Or memorial stands on the cliffs.
Ooh, that could be noteworthy. We can spin this all the way around, and at no point do we get to see the seeming sheer cliff next to us.
The entrance to the Saxton caverns.
Oh, this looks back on the beach. Okay, interesting.
The entrance.
That's as far as we can go in this direction. Sharp-looking rocks like well-dressed. Yeah, sharp. So we'll go all the way around. Right, that's where we want to look. We want to be looking in that direction, vaguely. So we have spun way too far. This is automated, by the way. I can't stop it.
Sharp-looking rocks.
So I'm going to assume that maybe we go back the other way. Right, okay, we'll say 90 this way. No, it's a bit further. Okay.
Endless petrified shapes.
Stop. Hey, that's should be good enough.
There's a figure by the old net store.
There we are.
Who is that? Time for a closer look.
We're now going to somehow use a theodolite like a telescope. That's not exactly how they work, but sure.
It's Lucy Rubens. What is she doing? Looking for something?
We can see through? Vaguely, yes. Ignore that. A demon!
Yes, she's lost something.
This is the weirdest monologue ever.
Her mind, no doubt.
Danvers, you're so hilarious. But none of us really very good with regards to 3D models, but we won't go there. This is quite some time ago.
See you.
Alright. Creepy.
Danvers! I told you to stay away from my stuff.
There's no way he'd still be in focus
Get
up
lost,
that close,
Danvers.
considering
I've
the
got
zoom we had
proper
on.
work to do.
He also had a
Run
very
along, boy, and
cartoon
play
look
with
about
the
him.
Crabs.
Anywho, that whole thing was just so that we can use his theodolite to spy on Lucy for a short time.
Nigel!
Hello? Oh no, wrong button. There we go.
Aha. Let me guess. This is Lucy by the net hut?
Well, it would have to be Lucy anyway.
Yes, I am by the net hut. How did you know?
Like I said, there are strange forces at work in this town. I'm a potentially powerful psychic. The dead told me I was spying on you. Let's go with... no. Actually, yeah, I don't think it matters.
I was spying on you.
Yes, quite. Speaking of which, I think I may have a lead on the cat.
That's always the same line.
Really?
So it just brushes over how weird that is.
That would be telling. Just get your strange self over here, pronto.
Strange
Game's
stuff.
afoot, Danvers.
Yep.
Yeah, an arm and a leg too.
Ha ha ha.
What was that?
By the old net hut, yes?
You got it. See you soon.
Oh, net hut, yeah. Yep, okay. Where we go? Good. It looks like he's going to take us there because I don't know the way. I don't know how he knows the way, but sure. Whatever. Oh, before we go any further, I should just, because we don't see much of this afterwards, assuming I don't sneeze in a second. The only thing coloured. Colour is sporadic throughout this game. I don't know what defines the things that should be coloured and, you know, why everything else is black and white. It just... Some things are coloured, some aren't, but only in little parts. It's a bit like watching, you know, Sin City or whatever. But it's not just everything that's red. It's very weird. Anyway, so this will go quiet for a second while I tab out. Bear with me. We have an image of this place. Where are we? Here we are. Yeah, this is it. It's not too big. Cool. Okay. This is the actual net hut. As you can see, it doesn't quite have the. I've got to look it closer for me. Before colour was invented, exactly. Yeah. So this is, you know, this building does exist. That's what it actually looks like in real life, like many parts of the town. I think that's basically as far as it goes. I think inside has actually been reconstructed, whereas in the game it obviously looks a lot more dilapidated. But yeah, that's that. But worthy of note. There we go. Oh, hang on. Stop there, Danvers, for a second. The walk-through is from the future. Makes sense now. Right, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, so we've got some... we've got a point of note, which we'll look here. Very slowly, apparently. Jesus. And spin on the spot. There it is. I actually thought that when I was younger, I thought the whole world was black and white until colour was invented. Okay. That's fine. But then you had your second birthday, yes? Well, I guess nobody knows anything until they know better. But if you were quite old when you found out, you know, it's an eighth, I think. It's not worth admitting to. Excuse me.
So, this is where you hide yourself, eh?
With the crabs and the fish heads.
I hate being alone here. Can't you feel it?
Then why did you go? Feel what? The icy sea breeze? No, I can't. It's just an old round building. Yes, the place does seem rather foreboding. Feel a great evil resides. He has said it's been foreboding the whole time. It does look kind of, you know, messed up. So
Yes.
we'll call that
The
one.
place does seem rather foreboding.
Are you okay? You seem a bit
I
distant.
like the mist effect that's
Something
going on,
happened.
or fog.
On the beach. I can't explain it.
Can't or won't.
Well, both in that order. A vision. Something. No, someone was calling to me. Breaks down among the rocks. Passed out. He wasn't passed out. I can't tell you. I don't understand it myself. Well, we'll say we just had a vision of some description. She'll probably assume
I had
we're,
a vision.
insane.
Something, no. Someone was calling.
Something,
to
no.
me.
Someone.
When we're done here, you're going to see Dr. Black.
It's the Shatner School of Performing Arts.
No, please. I don't need that. I'm
Onesie and a
okay,
Gryffindor
promise.
scarf. It's not a onesie. They're
Anyway,
like trousers
what do you
and
want?
a jumper. They just happen to blend well in
we
black
may
and
be
white.
on the verge of a breakthrough.
What brought you here? Shall we take a look inside? What is this
What
place?
is this place?
We know it's the Met Hut.
It was
but, no.
used years ago by the local fishermen. They kept small boats here, dried the fishing nets and boxed their catch.
Catch? Oh, what, you mean the fish?
Flying surface building, so I
Yep.
guess spying
You
is
can
normal.
still
Yeah.
smell the fish guts on hot summer days.
Ugh.
Ugh, that's horrible.
Yeah. but
Morbid, in
lovely.
fact.
Not as morbid as my reasons for being here.
Which is?
So, what brought you here?
A hunch, instinct if you like.
Instinct? That's not very scientific.
Yes, that and the trail of blood which
No
led up to me.
mermaids.
Blood? Are you sure?
Go check for yourself, at the top of the path.
We were just there. There was nothing to look at.
Shall we take a look inside?
That's the idea, but there's no door handle.
What can you see? Inside?
A walkway with wooden spindles, I think.
What's below?
Wooden
The building is on
spindles?
2 levels.
Go take a look. The stone steps lead down to the underdwell.
Okay. Go take a look
I'm
around.
going to take a look around.
Okie dokie. Be careful, sunshine.
Thanks. Moonbeam. It's a weird way to end a sentence when someone is like, I'll be back in a second. Right, so it's not up here. So it's literally where we were just looking. Moonbeam, yeah. Possibly banister. Maybe that's what she means? Although it would be
Blood.
balustrades, maybe?
Deep red.
See?
Like crimson
There was no
flowers.
blood on this before.
Blood.
Oh, he's looked at it again. Okay. I wonder what the
Crimson flowers.
spyglass was for. Magnifying glass, that's what I mean. Right, so we're looking down at this bit. This is the underdwell. Maybe that's what she means, but it's a weird way of putting it. Spindles. Blood from the future. Yes. So interesting. This is, I understand this is like from a game maker's perspective, this is just a bunch of stuff they had to throw in, and they've already made some assets, so they're just reusing them to fill a space. But it is kind of odd that, you know, they've got a statue just like this in the museum. They're like, oh, it's worthy of being in a museum, but then they just store one out here in the net hut, and they're like, yeah, whatever. And got these random photos and all this kind of stuff.
It's just junk. Useless.
Picture frame from the future. Yes.
An unloved antique.
No, it's an unloved antique from the future.
It's just junk. Useless.
Yeah, so that's us then. Okay, so we've been down, we had a look, not a lot going on. Bunch of junk. Had she even been down? I mean, she's looking through this up here, like it's going to reveal a lot. But it's not antique yet, no. No, exactly. I don't recall if she said she had been down there or not. Hello? There we are.
I found the blood. Do you think we should contact the police?
What? And lose the chance to solve this ourselves?
Seriously? This could be very dangerous.
I thought you liked adventure.
I couldn't see much. How about you? Oh, he means inside the net. No, not the blood. About that blood, do you think it's human?
About that blood, do you think it's human?
No, thank goodness. But I think someone's dear pet has been butchered.
Oh, he didn't even say the oh dear god bit.
I couldn't see much. How about you?
Shouldn't you have a
That's
torch or
worse,
something,
exactly.
Mr. Ghost Hunter?
Oh, I have something much better than that. The night vision camera.
Really? Another Haddon gadget? Let me borrow it.
Fair enough. Here you go.
Yoink. It's not Vulcan, but that's that's true. Yeah.
Who owns this building? It's full of junk.
No one as far as I know. It's abandoned.
I can see and feel why that would happen.
Yeah,
Mermaid.
spooky kind of place, isn't it?
Right, okay.
I'm going to search the underdwell again.
Good idea. I'll keep an eye open for you.
Thanks. Okay, we're going down there again for some reason. We don't actually need to. We couldn't get past all the junk, but sure, let's go. Let's have another look. So, yes. This may have something, I know it does, to do, this time with intent, yeah, with the missing cats. That side plot is underway. Although it's not much of a side plot, actually. It all comes together in the end.
I found a way in.
Yes, it sounds like it, you vandal.
Vandals.
It was an accident.
Don't tell me a rock accidentally flew from your hands?
Yep, I blame the poltergeist.
Cat blood.
That's no joke.
Suspected,
It's
yes.
spooky down here. And that smell. Rotting fish. It's overpowering.
I did warn you. This place has seen a lot of blood.
I've heard about places that get like fermented fish smell in them, and they just have to be like sold because it was so rank. You can't do anything with it.
What the hell?
And
was
the lights have gone
that?
out.
It's even darker now.
Hang on, I'll try this camera of yours.
Just open the LCD screen, switch on the camera. Yeah.
Just open the LCD screen. It'll switch the camera on.
Here we go. Got ya.
Can you see me?
Great. That's so much more revealing,
There's a path,
I guess.
through the junk. I can guide you. It's a bit treacherous, so please listen carefully.
Okay. Where do I go?
Head forwards.
Are you sure?
Stubs his toe
I feel
out.
debris around my feet.
Right, okay. Now we have to guide him like tank controls.
Turn to the left. Head forwards.
And guide him through a maze that we can see. So he has to go up over the...
There's a wall. Dead ahead. I can see it and smell it.
And feel it. Put your hands out, for Christ's sakes. Yeah, we have to guide him up through the junk round this way.
Turn to the right.
It's a bit zigzaggy. Takes a little bit of time. But it won't...
Head
You know,
forwards.
he'll be done before you know it. Crazy the Game a fan of Nightmare by any chance? He might be, actually.
What's that?
He's a lover of all things old English TV.
What noise? I didn't hear.
Pigs.
There. What is that? Can you see?
There's something or someone. No. What is that?
You see? What the hell is going on?
Nigel, move. You've got to get out of there.
You are my eyes now, Lucy. Which way?
Right, we can't turn left. Right, that's what I meant.
Turn to the left. Turn to the left.
We need to make a head backwards.
Head forwards.
Spellcasting, yeah. yes. Ah, shit, it's moving.
Turn to the right. Turn to the right. Head forwards.
We're literally just dodging it. Left, right, and centre, left, right, and centre.
Turn to the right. Head forwards.
Right, we somehow juked it
Stay
around.
there, don't move. Whatever that thing is, I think it's gone.
What the hell is down here with me?
Wait!
Lucy, what is it?
Something's coming.
What's wrong?
That smell. I think it's up here.
Smell?
With me. What should I do?
Don't panic. Run. try and capture it on film. I'll try and distract it. That's only fair.
Wait, I'll try and distract it.
It's here. It can see me.
Point the camera at it. Ugh.
Run, Lucy. Run to the other side of the balcony.
F for Lucy. No, L for Lucy. F for Flucy. It's alright, she made it.
Okay. Calm. I'm good. I'm good.
It's like she's got a.
You
Oh, she's fine.
okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
Are
So
you
she's got a
safe?
full word stutter. Just.
The sound and that smell. It's gone.
Am I safe?
Oh no! It's
Definitely
right
not.
behind you.
Oh yeah, there it is. I couldn't see it.
Stay there. Don't move.
What do you mean, don't move?
Wait.
Okay. Where do I go?
Full. Yeah, I think. Well, I think he loops round underneath us.
Forwards. Straight ahead. Go.
It's so dark.
Or not. Okay, sure. So we get in. Turn left.
Left. Nigel, to the left. Left.
And the same again because you have to do a
Nigel,
turn.
to the
Shame there isn't just like an about face, you know.
Forwards. Straight ahead. Go.
We have someone at the front door. One second. Right, sorry about that. There's someone at the door. Okay, we turn left again.
Left. Nigel, to the left. Forwards. Straight ahead. Go. Oh no,
Ugh.
it's right behind you.
I don't remember him looping around the top there. He must loop around the bottom instead. And more left. We'll just keep going left.
Nigel,
Left,
to the
left.
left. Forwards. Straight ahead. Go. It's... Oh no, it's following you.
Very closely.
Forwards. Straight ahead. Go.
Oh, I hope you can see where I'm going.
Yeah, when he says it's too dark, he won't move.
Leave him alone. Run, Nigel, run.
Oh, this. Pull the handle. That's the crank handle, that is. What? I was wondering why he was just stood there doing nothing. The cleansing power of some vague daylight. The window's got to be dirty as hell.
That did it. Whatever or whoever that was, I think it's gone.
I'm more than pleased to hear it.
Well, it was abandoned. Yeah. Got drive to work. That's fair enough. Have a safe drive. Thank you for looking anyway. But yeah, take care of yourself out there.
What have you found?
I think we may have found Mr. Tibbs.
F for Mr. Tibbs.
Oh no. Is he dead?
Can't watch her or die. Yeah, of course
Sure.
not. No, that's fine.
It's just his collar. I'm going to explore further.
Please be careful.
Poor Mr. Tibbs. I mean, it is just his collar, but it's not looking good. The next section may not be for good for anybody with a particularly
There's someone in there. I
low
must
tolerance to something
wait.
squeamish. Just wants that, yes, yeah. So just bear that in mind. It's going to get a little gory. Yes, it's very unfortunate. Or a place where you need a window to open to escape. Yes. Nothing ventured, as he would say.
Oh, please, no. Poor creatures have been skinned.
F for all the kitties.
Photographs of Lucy.
Thank you. Oh, okay. There's a key up here, how handy. I forgot that was there. And look, there's a copy of the one from us on the bus. Is it a bus or a train? Whichever one it is. That looks like that's an interior of a train, so this might be the same. Instant key, yeah, exactly. That's at the Carswell house? And that's at the Northfield Church? So whoever it is has been following us for quite some time. And getting pretty close as well by the looks of it. You'll also notice that some of these models are older versions almost, because if I remember correctly, Lucy doesn't as standard have a baseball cap on. Just interesting note there. And also, I don't know when they're meant to have taken some of these, because they're in places I don't think we've been to. Like here. This is the fair that isn't set up yet. Yet, there we are with Lucy. And I think this is meant to be rust, you know, from the nails, not blood, although it does look like blood. Yep, that's definitely a fair. There we are, back outside Harbour Cottage. Really shitty one there. Oh, I was just talking about the. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. No. I think it's just meant to be like, you know, they decided to colour in the rust on that one. So that's all the pictures there. If we hang around briefly, hopefully for not too long. Oh no, not yet. Not yet. I don't want to look at the cats again. We won't reveal anything new. But here is some manky crap.
A sinister menagerie of items.
Yes. Over here. Ugh. Books on anatomy. Creepy as creepy can be. Also happens to be a picture of the Aegers, as we are led to believe. A gold item, yes. Or brass, either. See, these are known as the Aegers collectively.
I can't look.
Vampire mode. Yes, they do, yeah.
Something about those eyes.
They're considered to be brothers, despite the fact they're actually, you know, obviously more than one way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yes, there is. But ideally, we don't want any way to actually
Mr.
give
Tibbs,
it.
I presume. Poor wretched creature.
They're drawing diagrams of Grey's Anatomy in those textbooks. They may be, especially if they're, you know, free to use. So here we have a locked drawer, which I just happened to have found the key for already, so it's handy. And watch this fly in from the distance. Meow. It's like you shot it with a bow from the other side of the room. Oh yeah, the Aegers are from, you know, multiple generations, despite the fact that we sort of seem to feel that they are related like brothers. Oh.
I must think fast.
Oh, just ahead of us. Oh, and one here. We must think fast. To do what, we don't know. Oh, and there's another in the corner. Help. Those eyes. Look at the eyeballs.
Lucy, please, help! I'm locked in.
Use your walkie-talkie.
Lucy, please, help! I'm locked in.
Get me out of here. The door is locked. Open it. Save yourself. Run.
The door is locked. Open it.
Nigel! Nigel!
Kung Fu Lucy. He's not even trying. No, he isn't. Not at all. Not the slightest.
Nigel! What's the matter?
The flies.
That's what Lucy's
the flies,
for.
get them off me.
Nigel, there's nothing here.
Get them off.
Stop it! Look at me!
To be honest, I'd freak out with all those flies as well.
The cats! Oh, please, no! They've been skinned!
Yes, we ascertained
Whoever
that.
did this, they will pay.
They will pay.
There were flies. Thousands of them.
It's this place. It's affecting your judgment.
No, it was real. I'm sure.
What's this? It's you and me.
Someone's been watching us.
Who?
From the very beginning,
Who
seemingly.
do this? And the cats? It's horrific.
I don't know. Here, take this for evidence.
Good idea. We are first on the scene.
I'll have a look around. See what I can find.
So, we opened the drawer, immediately got attacked. Let's go have a look what's back in it. Hello? There we go. And no sickle anymore. But there are books still. Of the 3 crowns. I must complete the brothers' work. See, they're referred to as the brothers, the Jaegers. For they know the last great secret of Saxon's deepest treasure. As my brothers before me, I shall build a place for the darkest desires and decorate its walls with blood. No one must find the crown, no one must dig too deep. Or they find a Balrog. No, it is my humble task, and mine alone, for the brothers are no more. So that it's not an Aeger. I feel their presence closer, closer. They warn me of the meddling fools. I thought they said feels for a second there. Treasure seekers, open their hearts, open them wide, spill their blood, a secret to hide.
Someone is continuing the Aeger's dark work.
Yes. Those filthy creatures watch my progress. Kill them, gut them, skin them, burn them. Lure them here into this place. Seal the door and seal their fate. Where Williams once failed, I shall make good. They speak to me. They're my blood-drenched brothers. They teach me the art of the blackened heart.
The journal contains the ramblings of a madman.
Safe to say. Yet, there is something new on the bookshelf.
Is that a crown?
It is 3 of them, in fact.
Yes, definitely a crown.
Slide it in your pocket like all the others. Frederick Aeger's journal.
Aeger.
Aeger House, Raven Lane, Northfield, Anglia. This town knows better than to seek the treasure of the land's forgotten past. Though some still come from counties far to find the crown under moon and star. The moon and star is a bit weird. I must build a place within Grindel's embrace where the greedy will lose their soul. I will perform this noble task to hide the crown and protect our past. I don't think any of this is meant to rhyme, so a legend to spread travel and lore, the truth of the place, the crown obscured. Well, vaguely though. Isn't that owl feathers? I wouldn't know, actually, off the top of my head. Invite them to Grindel, his claw outspread. Send them down to smash their head. Blood to make the walls a crimson red. The cut to gut to make the greedy still. To make the greedy hunt no more. To make the greedy dead. Well done. There's a lot of words to basically say kill those that keep looking at what. No, he doesn't want to comment on the feathers. They're completely, irrelevant apparently. The picture, however, looks a bit weird.
This has changed.
Now, there's two ways we can imagine this. We've got the four brothers. We have, so far we have two symbols.
That portrait. I can't look.
We don't exactly understand what the symbols
Something about
represent,
those eyes. Pure hatred.
but it's possible that what we've been doing is essentially fixing the brothers' handiwork after they're dead. So we have one picture from going back. We have one picture from Northfield Church. Well, it's
a
not from the
symbol,
church itself.
But I have no idea what it means.
But we encountered this after we essentially fixed Nicholas Gurney's grave. We put the stone back and the hands and arms. We fixed all that, and then he led us to this. And that was what the whole museum part was about. And then we've also recently fixed the Pask flower in the caverns.
It's a symbol, but I have no idea what it means.
Yes, thank you, Nigel. No one's asking you. So it's possible that the blacked out images here,
This
or
has changed.
scrubbed out almost, are the two brothers we have essentially combated. We have undone their work. That's an interesting theory. I don't understand why only one of them was affected until now, and now two of them are. So it's quite clear that we've undone the work of one of them whilst we've been here, but we gained the symbol before then, so
about those eyes.
it's not
Pure
necessarily
hatred.
connected. It's more likely, I guess, the fact that he had something to do with this room, but what we've done to undo it, I don't know. But we've essentially scrubbed out two of the four. I don't know exactly where we're going from there.
How's the evidence?
Oh yes, keep an eye
coming
on the
along?
right-hand side, next to the candle.
Painfully. Someone very disturbed is behind all this.
Oh, Stuffed Ducks, thank you very much for the host. It's pretty kind. Painting has
The
changed.
painting has changed.
What painting?
The Ager brothers, an old family, evil to the core.
Why is the painting here?
Someone is continuing the Ager's dark work.
Like a copycat, you mean?
Worse, I think they believe they can prevent the inevitable.
With the inevitable being what, exactly?
Finding the treasure. Well, I'm going to go with the crown.
The discovery of that final Anglo-Saxon crown.
You think the two are linked?
I'm sure of it. I think this was a warning.
A warning to the curious, perhaps?
Title drop.
Yes, us. And these cats. Curiosity killed them. I found a journal.
Who wrote it? Any clues?
No,
Well, written in the front.
but someone very much.
Oh, not that
alive.
one. Okay, I thought we were talking about the Ager journal.
So, no ghostwriter. We are making progress.
The journal contains the ramblings of a madman.
Not mad, Nigel. Psychotic. This is planned. Premeditated.
Look, this is out of our hands.
Yes, yeah.
We need to call the police.
Yes, you are right. It's a criminal case now.
Let's get out of here before we contaminate the scene any further. I can go to the phone box if you want to make yourself scarce.
No, it is my responsibility.
Why do you say that?
I'm going to tell my brother.
Your brother? What brother?
You'd know him as Alex Spitmore?
The journalist? Oh, I should have guessed.
See why they're talking?
He's not a journalist. He's a detective with the police force.
A terrible one at
I
that.
still should have known.
What makes you say that?
Now, this is hilarious because it's completely wrong. His name is supposedly an anagram of imposter. Except that's not how you spell imposter. If I am correct. I'm pretty sure imposter has an E in it. Not impostor. Do you know what? I'm going to Google that now because I don't think I ever have actually Googled it. Yes. Imposter has an E in it. Not with an O. So it's funny that it's not really an anagram at all. But I'm going to say that because, you know, although I was suspicious of him from the start because he's impasta. You're supposed to be driving. Watch the road. I was suspicious of him from the start because, let's face it, he's super suspicious. But we'll just go with the anagram
I
thing.
rearranged the word spit more.
Yes.
Impala.
Spitmore. It's
No,
an
he's not a car.
anagram of
Or a gazelle.
And he's your brother? What's he doing here?
laying low, undercover. He's been on this case for weeks now.
All of
The
weeks.
catnappers?
And he hasn't done
Why
anything?
didn't he just say?
Well, you thought it was you.
What?
US
So our
is spelling
friendship-
impossible.
it's all
Really?
been fake.
Nigel, no.
Oh,
I do like
that
you.
is odd.
I just couldn't say. And anyway, you're not exactly forthcoming yourself.
That is especially odd because it's made by an Englishman. So you'd think he would go with the UK spelling. Interesting. Okay, so it's not completely out of the bounds of possibility that someone would believe that works. Okay. I've always thought it was just very weird because, despite never googling it, you know the thing when you're like, I know that's different, but then you're like, but is it? So I just had to double check, but I've always just gone, that's not how you spell that. Oh, what did she say? Oh, she just about what? Oh, yes, she said that we haven't been owning up. I've told you all that I can about the ghosts, the horrors. My business is my own. About what? Actually,
About
it's just
what?
clarify things.
Why are you really here? Who are the Haddon Corporation? Who gave you those gadgets and why?
Fine. So neither of us are great at opening up. But you have to understand.
I do.
I'm more
I didn't
important
like
than you.
keeping secrets either. I'll find Alex. Tell him what we found.
And me? What shall I do?
Rest. You've had a shock. Some tea will do the trick.
Tea? Aha, I see. Nanny knows.
Nanny knows. Get some rest. I'll buzz you later.
Ooh, promises. An odd. It's odd that she's giving us sort of plot clues now. Basically, go see Nanny Noah. Why? Why not just go back and get a rest? But we need to be here to progress things, and somehow she knows that.
Hello, George.
George. We won't. We looked at all this stuff previously. We won't do that again because some of it can be a bit long-winded.
Nigel, you look dreadful.
Lucy and I have found something. Something.
Oh, sit down, boy. I'll put the kettle on.
It was scary. Good boy, George. Yes.
West Bank 3, 19 miles, 1027, rising slowly. Bridlington, east-northeast 1, 11 miles.
Oh, it just zoomed right in on the radio. Again, this is an interesting transition, but I think it goes on for a bit too long, especially the second time round. Oh, and more. Okay.
1027, rising slowly. British Lighthouse,
I believe we're... I think I said this last time, actually. But I think we're led to believe this is supposed to be Rose as a child, because she had a boy, not a girl. I can't think of anyone else it would be. Could be, nephew or niece, I guess. Such a bit more. Apparently, imposter is a more used spelling, but imposter is a less used but correct spelling. It's not specifically just used so we can. Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. Well, that's. Well, if it's out there even a little, I guess, that makes more sense than just it being, badly spelled. Because they could have easily just made, spit more with one O and an E at the end, instead of two O's. Which is what's always confused me, because I've always just thought, well, why did you spell it weirdly and then try to make it fit a bad spelling? But that works, I guess. Is this the same cake as before? A nightmare room. You mean like in our letter? Yeah, just like that, yeah. That's how I would have gone with it, probably.
The old net hut had a secret room. A nightmare room.
Good heavens, what was in there?
The town's cats, mostly, skinned alive.
Oh dear God, whoever would do such a thing?
That's not all. There were hints that someone is continuing the Ager's dark work.
The Agers? Oh, Nigel, you're going to have to take care.
You said that last time.
Lucy saw something unexplainable.
She'll be asking herself questions. about truth and reality. Be careful with her, Nigel.
Did we ask her that before? That sounds familiar. I finished your treasure hunt.
I
Oh, yes.
finished your treasure hunt.
Oh, well done. It seems a little trivial now.
Well,
but
yes,
here's your
yeah.
prize.
But it was only testing your clues.
No matter. Take this. It's a lucky ticket for the Mayday raffle.
I could do with some luck.
By lucky ticket, she means she'd probably rigged it all.
I believe I may have exorcised the ghost of Emily Travers.
I thought you were up to something. Bless her. Is she gone?
Yes, I think so. It's a sad tale. I think William Agar killed her.
Many suspected Agar and his brothers. It wasn't the first time.
The town suspected they were killers.
Oh yes, they were Gardner's secret. An ancient secret.
The location of the lost crown.
Don't
No,
go
none
looking
at all.
for it, Nigel. No good can come of finding that cursed thing.
Not even George
But
is watching.
I believe I'm close to the truth.
Not your crown to find. Leave things be.
She's right.
Oh, enough chatter for now. Here, pass on that teacup of yours.
Oh, no more tea, thanks.
No. I'm going to read the leaves.
Really? How very quaint.
Don't be insulting. Patronising git. Tea leaves, how quaint. Oh well, there's a definite hourglass.
This figure of 8 is interesting. A number, perhaps?
Like an 8?
Or maybe an hourglass?
Yes, more likely. By the very
That indicates that you need to make a decision of some
Angular shape.
description.
We all have to make decisions.
there is that.
Good point. Perhaps time is running out.
Maybe. What 8 looks like that? Very angular ones. 8 o'clock, exactly. A timer is a clock, and
Oh, this
That's an
shape
8.
reminds me of... Oh yes, a cat.
Oh, not again.
vaguely,
In
I guess.
tassiography it means...
That's like
Tassie, what?
a fat cat.
Tassiography, the reading of tea leaves. This shape indicates a false friend or backstabber.
The word
In
of the
this
day,
circle
tassiography.
shape, it indicates success or completion.
And a falcon.
Maybe
or a
they'll be
seagull.
finding my treasure after all.
Because they could be like gull wings with a head pointing down left, or
This
it's
is
a
a puzzle.
bird with a head top
A
right,
bird,
and the wings
a
up right.
raven, maybe a crow.
Yes, definitely a member of the Crow family.
Bad news ahead, maybe a death. Good
This bit where it says
heavens.
death is self-explanatory. Yes. Yeah, it's just the word death written out on tea leaves. I wonder what it
That's
means.
all for now. Perhaps some more tea.
Yes, I'd like that.
What? He just
It's
said
going
no.
to be a
Oh, for
dark
God's sakes.
night tonight, the eve of May Day. It's a powerful night in the pagan calendar. The Saxons began their celebrations on this night. It was an evening of games and feasting, celebrating the end of winter and the return of the sun and fertility of the soil. Torch-bearing peasants and villagers would wind their way up the paths at the top of tall hills or mountain crags, and then ignite wooden wheels which would they roll down into the fields. Tomorrow is May Day itself, Beltane, named after Bel, the Celtic god of the sun.
There's no way
I'm
that moon is
expecting
going
a
to
bright,
lead to a
warm,
dark night.
glorious day tomorrow. Summer is almost upon us. I can feel it in the air.
Hopefully Lee's actually going to the D now. Is this... Oh, yeah, we're back. Okay. I think they must have a lot of cats around here. Someone's been killing them, and there's still lots around. Because they've been apparently been going missing for months now. But oh well, it's all dark and foggy. No cat on the roof this time. Ah, Mr. Tony. Cats always spawn in villages. True.
Evening, Bob.
And what an
Yes.
evening it is.
Just to keep the creepers away. Yes, exactly. Although it doesn't work in some places, apparently. Creepers everywhere. Did you hear what happened to the net hut?
Did you hear what happened?
At the net hut.
I did indeed. Bad business. Who would do such a thing?
Who
It's a
indeed?
police matter now. About that beam in Harbour Cottage.
That beam, you know, that one
What
beam.
about it?
You said it was old, from the Armada?
Spanish Armada. The failed invasion.
Again, it's all
Ships were
connected,
lost
yeah.
Round these parts.
I wouldn't play Minecraft today, that's fair.
Wasn't it the 16th century, Bob?
Yes, that's right. Many of the ship's timbers were reused to build the town of Saxton as it stands today.
A little morbid, don't you think?
No, creative and practical.
Like Edward Molina himself?
Oh, he was practical, all right, and creative, especially with his shipping manifest.
He was a
Oh.
smuggler?
Perhaps, but you didn't hear that from me, mind.
What, you think he's going to sue you or something? This guy's been dead for 50 years.
What are you doing?
Loudspeakers for tomorrow.
Oh, of
Before
course.
upcycling was a thing.
May Day.
She's coming, bright and lovely.
Who?
You'll see.
She.
Any luck with my
It's ominous.
telescope?
Not as yet. Come find me tomorrow.
Good night, Bob.
Night, lad. Beltane tomorrow. Be up bright and early.
Sure. Oh, and we still have to use the key to get in the house again. Oh, walking on his own. It's gained sentiency. The fairies will be out. Okay, straight. No problem. We will be finishing shortly. So if I don't see you, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking anyway. Take care. Have a good day. Put the stuff away.
I have added any new evidence to the collection.
Okay. Hopefully narrowed our inventory down slightly. Oh yeah, we've got these other random pictures. I wonder if they can go in Celtic Corner. I never thought about that. I'll have to go and have a look maybe. Oh yeah, and we were sort of forced
Frederick
to read this, weren't we?
Ager.
Yeah, we did. Okay, yeah. God, forgotten already. So, another night's sleep? Oh, or does he want to put the gadgets out again? Ugh,
Has someone been here? Who would do this?
don't know, but I don't understand the benefit to just laying scissors in the bed. Oh, no, he's not bothered about the gadgets. Okay. Oh, another weary day. Ghost hunting and battling. Oh, God, can you imagine living somewhere? There's a bell that goes off in the middle of the night. Jesus. Drive me insane. Bad enough when you hear a car alarm like 2 estates away, you know? Oh. Telephone? All's well. Whoever it is, they're very patient because I am quite a distance from the phone. Nocturnal surveillance. I can only hope one day that I can't forget the look and smell of those poor wretched creatures. I think he means can there. I now know where the nightmare room is located, but how could I have dreamt about it? Who has been photographing Lucy and myself? Quests. Who has been hiding out the net hut and store? Are Christina, Edward, Molina trapped in the fabric of the cottage? What happened to Christina? Why did Edward kill himself? Harbour Cottage may provide some answers. It has to. Why is May Day so important to the people of Saxton? Interesting. I'll tell you what, we'll quickly go answer the phone. Oh, it's an evening, that's why. We're still on the same day. Oh. Yeah, we'll get this phone out of the way. Because that ring is annoying. Minecraft stream went. Exactly. Iron to ward off eels, scissors under cots. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah.
The envirometer is detecting activity.
Okay. Okay. We'll tackle that then. We'll wait until we get a. We'll go until we get a dull spot, so to speak. You know. We'll just keep going with this. Okay. Oh no! My ghost wheelchair fell over. Okay. Bit random. Oh. There were a couple of spikes there. I didn't know which one to go for. Again, the power is out. How are all these lights flickering? Well, that one light at least. Oh. Maybe the place is just haunted by the ghost of a wheelchair. It's nothing to do with people whatsoever. Oh. Noises?
The camera is picking up extra sounds. Are they words? A sentence?
Okay. Lives. Evil lives the walls within so evil which lives within the where was walls? Oh, there we go. Whew. Glad I remembered.
Evil which lives within the walls.
I see. I took that as like an evil witch lives within the walls.
There, definite activity in that area of the cottage.
You don't say. All these sentences and everything. There's clearly some activity going on. Peek slightly here. It's more of the same. Oh, well, yeah, it's a little bit. Okay. Also, this door is getting more and more pronounced. I'm surprised he hasn't mentioned it at all. So we haven't seen this one. We're like, oh, just like that. There we go. We're waiting for that to spike.
This could be orb activity.
Could it?
But how to differentiate
Oh, I see.
between dust and possible supernature?
Supernature. So we click around until something that looks like an orb appears. There we go.
An orb. Definitely an orb.
Oh, is that one? No, it's not. Okay. That one? That looks like two orbs stuck together like soap bubbles. There's another one, definitely.
Orb. Definitely an orb.
I always thought orbs sort of moved faster than this, definitely. You know, I mean,
An orb.
whenever they show
Definitely
footage of orb
orb.
activity, it's always zipping around the place. Why people confuse it with, like, you know, heated dust, basically. Well, not confuse it, but that's why there is that confusion. You know, the possibility of it just always being
An
dust.
orb. Definitely an orb.
Well, if it's definitely an orb, I would consider that proof, and you can move on. But he wants a certain amount of definite orbs, apparently. They're always moving in the same direction as well, sort of generally left to right. Ah, there's one. Ooh, that was
An
faint.
orb. Definitely an orb.
Yes, it is. Oh, my... Oh!
There, definite activity in that area of the cottage.
This is Christina feeling ill? You play on console, fair enough. Ugh, freaky. So I wonder if we're just going around recognising things until it decides it's had enough. Sort of like an arbitrary quantity of looking at screens, you know? Bats? Or birds? What the hell? Bit random. What is going on in this place? I wouldn't call that supernatural though. Namco stop trying being cubed just reject. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Oh. The mirror portal. Can you imagine looking in a mirror and all of a sudden it just blindingly lights up? So, sorry, I forgot to turn the mirror off. Oh, our wardrobe's disappeared. And there's crazy noises. I didn't notice anything there. Was I meant to? Except the, you know, the wardrobe disappearing. Oh, we're back to birds again. Come on, you're doing random stuff, but you're not helping. Move along. I wonder if there's sort of certain things we have to notice and then it'll carry on. Oh. Oh. You know, it'd be like they're randomly generated events, but then you have to see certain ones for it to trigger progress. I don't actually know. This bit has always just taken time. Just sit here, just... Oh god, that noise. Oh, hello. Oh, we've seen him before. Is that Edward though, or is that an old fisherman? Someone doing ballet? Or just checking their armpits, I don't know. Again, our wardrobe is missing. Oh, that's the same guy. Get a feeling, I wonder if we have to see him in all 4 screens and it's going to create like a story. So we have to sort of get through the other events in each screen before he becomes a thing. But it's repeating some as well. We've seen this one. Curse you. The only thing I do know is we have to keep going until he says he's seen enough. There's no sort of real way of forcing this in any fashion. Oh, hello. Oh. Some heavy creaking. That's eerie, I guess, but most houses creak, especially old ones. Oh, wardrobe's back. Bonus. And they're checking the drawers again. Oh. random. What is one of those instruments called, actually? Sound a bit like a weird rattlesnake or something. More creaking. Okay. This one again? Show me what you've got. Spirit cameras. Is this the same thing? Yeah, we saw this guy here already. Okay. God, sorry about that noise. It's so high pitched, it's painful. Show us something new, come on. Nope. Just blinding mirror again. I really feel like we're just going around in circles here. This isn't, you know, offering us anything new now. I'm concerned if we quit, we'll end up sort of resetting the cycle. Give us something new. No, it's just birds. Okay, screw you. I'll get another, you know, couple of turns maybe. And then we'll just quit out. Oh. Something new in the bathroom. Very briefly. Go. Oh, okay, there is someone laying in the bed. I didn't even... I'm sure we've seen that before and I didn't even notice. Okay. That's enough for now. That's just been going round and round in circles. Ooh.
Nigel!
Seriously? We were waiting for that? God's sakes.
Are you there?
I could have been doing that for hours without knowing.
Lucy? Where are you?
Knock knock!
I'm sorry.
Who's there? Ghosts everywhere! God's
Alex
sake.
is on the case. They've sealed the beach.
I know. Are you okay? It was a bit traumatic earlier.
As fine as I can be. I just want answers.
Yes. How about an experiment?
With your gadgets. The Haddon gadgets.
Shall we get started?
Oh, okay. We're back here.
I'll man the cameras. You scout about.
Do you know what you're looking for?
Anything unexplainable, I guess. Bear with
Yeah,
me.
makes sense. I mean,
Good
you know,
luck.
that's ghost hunting for you, I guess. Oh, do you know what? That went on far longer than it really should have. I'm going to have to call it there for today, I'm afraid. So let me do the usual. I'll just save to make sure I've saved it, because I can never remember after I've done all the other stuff. So save your future. Here we are. Oh, dump it there. Overwrite. Overwrite nothing. There was nothing there. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Okay. Right. Well, I mean, that's been pretty productive. We got the Pask Flower done. We did the Mystery of the Caverns. We did the Net Hut. And the Treasure Hunt. And now we're back here. That's a pretty eventful evening, really. Or daytime, really, for Nigel. But yes, we shall carry on with our experiments with Lucy next time. So, thank you all for coming. Let me just have a quick check on who is on, in case there's anyone I follow. No one I follow is on. Okay. If anybody's got any recommendations for raiding, let me know now. Otherwise, we'll just we'll call it there. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for streaming. No problem. No, thank you. Like I said, it's always nice to have you all around, and we shall be picking up. We might, yeah, probably another stream tomorrow. Actually, she can stream from console. Yeah, there you go. You start it up. I'll raid. I'll, yeah, probably be back tomorrow. I'm streaming. Yes, I am. Hopefully. At least you let me know. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yes, yeah. Tomorrow, yeah, affiliate soon. Maybe. Yes, yeah. If I can catch things up. I need to get things back. Funnily enough, my numbers dropped below 50 the other day. I assume maybe either someone left or they got rid of like a bot or something like that. So it suddenly dropped low. But I believe I'm back up again somewhere. So it's all good. Don't worry about it. Yes. So hopefully that'll be sorted soon. I've got. I believe that means I have some artwork to do, which I am no good at. So it's going to be some generic crap. Probably placeholder until, you know, whatever. I'm wondering whether I should try and make it look good or just make it look bad, because then at least it represents my style. I don't know. Anyway, point is, probably again tomorrow, because, you know, get back in schedule, and it'll be, you know, hopefully Tuesday and Thursdays as we go as normal. Yeah, so thank you again for everybody for coming. I appreciate you being here. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Good stream. Oh, thank you. Look after yourselves, and Azimuth, especially you. Make sure you keep on with that rest, and be careful. And yeah, hope you all yeah, just take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Am I missing anything? No, I'm not. Okay, yeah, take care, everybody. I'll see you soon. I'm just going to send you a quick DM for whenever you have. Thank you. Okay, no problem. Good to see you soon. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, take care, everybody, and I'll see you shortly. Bye.